Today we'll talk about polynomials. In your previous experience in the field of mathematics and algebra, you might have encountered countless of polynomials. Formally, a polynomial is a single term or a finite sum of terms in which the power of the variables are positive integers. Polynomials contain coefficients and constant terms, and are sometimes determined by their degree. We have 2x raised to the third power plus 5x raised to the second power minus 4x plus 7. We can see that we have a leading coefficient of 2 and other coefficients 5 and 4. The constant term is 7 and the degree of this polynomial is 3. Coefficients are the numbers preceding the variables, and constants are numbers with no variables. The degree is the highest exponent a variable has in a polynomial. A variable, on the other hand, usually represents the unknown and is often represented as a letter. In the example, x is the variable. A term is a constant term or the group of coefficient. Its variable and degree is separated by an operator. So, from our example, 2x raised to the power of 3 is the first term, and 7 is the last term in the polynomial. Now, let us review how well you can identify a polynomial. Among these algebraic expressions, determine which of them is a polynomial. If you think the algebraic expression in A is a polynomial, then you're correct. The number negative 3 is a polynomial of one term, which is the constant term. B is also a polynomial, since the expression can be rewritten as 3x plus 1/2, which is a valid polynomial with a constant term of 1/2 and a leading coefficient of 3. C, however, is not a polynomial due to a variable having a negative exponent of -2. Recall that in the definition of a polynomial, powers or exponents or degrees of a variable should always be positive. Polynomials are usually written in one variable, with the exponent in decreasing order from left to right. We write 3x raised to the power of 3 minus 15x raised to the power of 2 plus 7x minus 2, rather than negative 15x raised to the power of 2 minus 2 plus 7x plus 3x raised to the power of 3. Polynomials also have special names, depending on the number of terms a polynomial expression has. A polynomial that only has one term is called a monomial. A polynomial that has two terms is called a binomial, and trinomial for 3 terms. Lastly, a polynomial can have multiple variables. Examples are shown on your screen. If a term has more than one variable, for example, 5xy, the coefficient of x is 5 and the coefficient of y is 5x.